First pick is on red side. The Jarvan and the Vi are off the table. I mean, Malphite would also be a great one, but Pantheon, very strong in terms of early pressure and provides some AD pairs well with the Rumble for that early skirmishing power. Could be support technically. We did see that earlier today, but I expect it in the jungle. It'd get toned down in the jungle. It's clear a little bit.
Yeah.
A while ago.
Well, we'll just have to wait and see if it will be Lucid or
Orianna. You know what? This was the DNF strategy last year when they were DNF, and not DNF as they are now. Remember when they kept playing Nocturne Orianna, and they were so close to winning, and they didn't.
It's very straightforward. You know, you combine a couple ults, you get a big pick, you do an insane amount of damage.
Okay, we did see this Rumble K'Sante matchup earlier today, and the K'Sante kind of got cooked, but I do think that was maybe a little bit of a issue with the piloting of the champion. Definitely one of these picks where once you get that Koenig Ruka in, you can kind of mitigate a lot of the pressure from the Rumble. You pick a tank into it, you just kind of scale up and survive. We are seeing the LeBlanc come out from Showmaker. He did play this in the season opening in the support role.
Yeah.
Obviously a bit of a signature for him. A very high pressure mid jungle. And when I look at Pantheon LeBlanc, I think level 3. And I think that Orianna, you need to live to level 6. That's why you get the power back. But also, the Nocturne Orianna combo doesn't really work on LeBlanc or Pantheon that well, because Pantheon can put up his E, LeBlanc can W. I mean, if you time it right, you can still catch LeBlanc out, but it's
not
a little,
easy.
it's awkward. It's not the easiest, right? Like if it was something like a Victor on the other side, that's free.
Yeah.
So Showmaker going for something that's a little bit harder to pin down makes sense. Rakan comes through. Definitely something that sync up well with the Orianna and the Nocturne in terms of layering that CC. And also, compared to something like, you know, Alistar pairs up well with the Orianna, but in comparison, Rakan's a lot easier at pinning down the LeBlanc, right? Once you have the quickness, you can just snap CC the LeBlanc. You can W back to where her distortion is and take her out. Nautilus going to come through as the other ban. We did see Lucian banned from the side of Bro, so talking 80 carries a little bit more. Neither team picked anything for the bot lane, as we're assuming the Pantheon is going in the jungle.
Kind of brings me back to last year, where we did see this very often. Top side of the map selected, unless you wanted to go for a nice little duo early on, especially later on in Fearless drafts. As Kalista also going to be taken away.
Yeah, interesting one to ban away.
Maybe they think they're playing against Bull.
Maybe. There is still things like, you know, we saw Corki earlier today at Felios. Gonna go for Bard as the early pickup. you know, the Tempered Fate, pretty good at mitigating engages, but the timing, you know, very sensitive. You can get exploded before anything happens. Jin looking at to potentially be picked up here by Teddy, provides follow-up for that long-ranged engage. And Elise comes through. But Namgung is something that has some of that early pressure. Not really great setup for the Orianna ball, but you already have the Nocturne for that. But if you land a Cocoon on the Bard, maybe you can just pop him. Bard is being talked about a lot as someone who syncs really well with the Bandle pipes. Obviously, providing those slows gives you that AoE attack speed. So it's been very popular in solo queue. And it looks like it might just be Sivir, which into a Shockwave, the Spell Shield has a good amount of value. Can be a little bit tricky with a lot of abilities flying at you with the Nocturne coming in to guarantee that you stop block the Shockwave, but I think Smash feels confident that he can stop the Shockwave from connecting on him.
Yeah, it feels good. You know, it can avoid a lot of the roots from Jin Elise. That can be very annoying to deal with, and just allows you to kind of stand your ground, especially if the Bard does go for the Bandle pipes and you get a, you know, 2-3 items. You are really going to be doing an insane amount of damage as long as you can avoid some CC, which Sivir conveniently can do.
Yep, so the Bandle pipes on the Bard, because he's ranged, it's 20% attack speed, not 30%, and it only lasts 4 seconds, not 8. But because you're a Bard and you're ranged, your autos apply slow with the meeps, so it's really easy to proc. Crazy easy.
Makes sense. You know, it's very reliable, right? You don't have to worry about, oh, am I going to be a Bard that can, or a Braum that can get in there and slow?
It's nice having the tank stats on Bard, because I feel like when he's squishy, you can kind of just get exploded sometimes, so being a little bit bulkier as that pick, because he still does everything he needs to do when he's a bit bulkier, and still does crazy damage for support.
And Bard can be game-changing. I am curious about career on Bard. You know, one of the new guys here, one of the debuting players in the LCK Cup. And, you know, it's not an easy champ, so certainly some pressure on him. Let's see how it does go. Dplus Kia up against BRION, game number 2. All right, game number 2. And we're seeing a lot of bush control once again. This time is going to go the way of Namgung and Teddy with that Elise to help out.
I think Roma was doing pretty well in lane last game. Interesting to see how he does against Showmaker's LeBlanc as Orianna. Orianna, a champion who can be pretty annoying to lane against, just with the constant harass. So should do well in this 1v1. My concern isn't the 1v1, it's when the Pantheon gets involved. Because if the Pantheon can get in range to stun you, that's a guaranteed tether. Alternatively, if Showmaker lands the root, that's a guaranteed follow-up from the Pantheon. So the threat on this immobile Orianna is pretty huge.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be something he has to factor in. A lot of damage there from Namgung onto Career, as they're doing a good job of pushing in this bottom lane. Showmaker not scared to take these trades with Roamer, especially with the Electrocute. Trying to utilize LeBlanc's fantastic early training, as that's the route there on a Career. He's going to have to flash away, but the damage is coming in the Ignite! Barely not enough.
I think 12 health he went to at one point. The heal and the potion's gone a long way. Does get him out of lane, but a lot of cooldowns burned for the side of Bro. I mean, even in terms of cooldowns, but flash down for Teddy could be a vulnerability that gets punished. Remember, you have a Pantheon versus a Nocturne. A lot more early ganking pressure. I think if the kill had been secured for Bro, you'd feel fine about that. But the fact that it is no kill secured, a lot of summoners expended.
This is not great for Roamer. I mean, he does have the refillable, but he teleports back to the lane right in front of a LeBlanc, and Showmaker has not teleported yet. So he's essentially getting free damage here.
Yeah, any damage, Showmaker doesn't care. As long as he doesn't die, which is very hard to do on the LeBlanc, because you can just distortion away, right? Which he did there. Snap back. And you just teleport back in healthy. I think Roman needs to clear out this wave and get a recall in. Reset his refillable and use the home guards to get back. I think that's what he's looking to do now. So overall won't be too bad. But obviously wasn't ideal.
Yeah. Not ideal. Means he's in lane for a little bit less, which can affect, you know, the quest. It can affect his farm. stuff like that, as Lucid is down here in the bottom lane. Level 4.
They don't have a sweeper though, and there's a ward in that middle brush. So as long as they don't overstep, they should be fine.
Oh, they spotted him now. As the root is going to come in, and immediately they just back away, but they're still moving forward, as Teddy at least, who really wants to get the kill on a career. He's not going to get it. And essentially just saying, I don't have flash, there's no way for me to get out of this. I'll just step forward and try to get the kill, but he is denied.
And that's the thing with expending those summoners earlier to try and punish Career. Sets up Lucid, pass towards bot because he's playing the Pantheon. He's like, I can easily make this work. Nocturne's not really going to show up in this situation. And they're able to get that early kill. Bit of a gold influx for the Pantheon, but also remember, quest progress for Smash. And takes Teddy out the lane as well. Gideon was hovering around top, but was on a ward. Actually, no, sorry, that was Bro's ward. But she did flash there just to avoid getting caught out.
Yeah, probably for the best. Even though they're just level 4 Nocturne. We do have Lucid getting in onto Namgung as we're just kind of floating up. Gideon getting on in and really trying to make this kill happen on a Lucid. It's not going to happen. And immediately Namgung goes down as well. The tether's there onto Roamer. And a spear to the face. Roamer has to flash away. So immediately, it felt like the world, like, I don't know, a lot of things went wrong, especially for Bro.
Guys, it's a Pantheon, right? It's a Pantheon. Don't mess with the Pantheon early on. So much damage in these skirmishes, and you think you've killed him, but he has so much mitigation as well. You have a Nocturne. You know when you want to play around a Nocturne when he's level 6, and just this overstep from Bro is once again, it's like a repeat of game 1. You've put yourself so heavily in the hole now that when you hit your spikes later, it might just be too late. Worst case scenario, 2-0-1 Pantheon in the enemy team, 2 assists for Showmaker as well. This mid jungle is going to be a massive threat. And now Roma with no flash as well is going to be vulnerable.
Yeah, I mean, that's what we were talking about. If he can get his flash away, he's just essentially dead meat if he moves up in the lane at all against LeBlanc Pantheon, who have so much ability and range to get on top of you, especially once Pantheon gets his ultimate, and LeBlanc is LeBlanc. So a lot of passive farming probably going to be coming through. And let's see how this all starts. They're going heavily onto Pantheon, and he just presses E. Yeah, so the Bears comes in, the E mitigates all of it, and the execute damage from the Pantheon is insane.
I
think they just saw him playing aggressive, saw him low. Thought, yeah, we can make that work.
It's good. And he's like, okay, but then it was like, oh, you didn't get the kill. You didn't get the kill on Ori, but he has no flash.
I think as well, a difference maker may have been if Namgung still had Ignite. Oh.
All right, flash on in. This time maybe they can get the Pantheon as the Magical Journey does come through, but the follow through from Bro as 2 guys get in and they get the shutdown. As now Career in a bit of trouble, has to flash away. Smash is okay. Meanwhile, trying to get the kill here on a Roamer, and Showmaker gets it and gets out. Clean solo kill under the turret.
Well played there by Showmaker. LeBlanc picks up a kill there, so now with an 800 gold lead over his opponent. I think it must feel a little bit rough as Roma. You know, your flash got burned in that earlier play, your lane opponent gets a bit of a gold advantage, and then puts you in a disadvantage in the 1v1, but Showmaker is ruthless on this pick.
Yeah. I mentioned it before, you know, Romer, he's had success in his career before LCK, but now, here at LCK Cup, you're playing your first match against Showmaker. Like, this is a guy who will make rookies look silly, and he does it here.
Yeah, the fact he gets chained again. And here the confidence from Showmaker to know he can do this with only taking 1 tower hit. Because he just commits at super low HP, takes 1 hit, snaps back before the second starts winding up. Timing was flawless there.
Yeah. And now he's almost 1,000 gold ahead in the mid lane alone. As you could see here, the biggest lead. Next is the jungle. Lucid once again having fun after beating them in as Pantheon in the skirmish prior. And so a lot of these objectives probably going to start going the way of DK. As we do have the root here, the Cocoon onto Career, but takes a pretty aggressive trade anyway alongside a Smash, who I think he took a turret shot, doesn't seem to care, going to throw that ult ahead. And even
one
bouncing.
of the most annoying things about Civ is when you're trying to recall and the ricochets stop you.
Yeah.
So irritating. But Smash keeping up the pressure in the bot lane. I mean, the bot 2v2, they've been doing okay, but I mean, with how much the mid jungle is bleeding, it feels like you need to be doing more than okay to kind of bail them out right now.
All right, this is what I was talking about. The Pantheon gets on top of you from so far away, and there's just nothing you can do except hug your turret.
Even if you're under turret, I think you just die there.
Yeah, maybe.
Like, they have flash as well, so it wouldn't be hard to make it work.
Yeah.
I guess maybe there's an argument if you do it under turret, Gideon gets to ult in and you die in return. Oh, no. Oh, if he'd stunned, Gideon could have ulted. Oh, unlucky.
He got the auto off. Followed him in the base.
Yeah, I think it was... I think he just wasn't there in time.
Yeah.
Nothing to start up the grubs. But Lucid's running over and Showmaker's going to TP in. You don't... Oh, he picked up... Look at the items of Showmaker against Roma. It's Ludens against Merc.
Wait, don't look, actually.
Who are we betting on? It's also 6 Dark Seal stacks against... Wait, I can't see the number. Can you see the number?
Yeah, no, I think it's invisible.
Oh, maybe it's a bug. There's
it can't
no number.
possibly be 0.
There's no number for Roma. Yeah.
Oh, it's got to be something else. Yeah, we'll have to fix that one. So, they're going to get 2 grubs, actually. Yes, now they're going in onto, it looks like Career, and yeah, he's just dead.
Okay, I mean, kind of a flub from Dplus to just let this happen. I mean, I guess the main thing is they moved everyone up, right? So bot lane, not here. Smash is just pushing up, trying to get progress towards his quest. But you see the core item purchase. What a comparison, by the way.
Thank you, production.
In terms of quest progress, though, Dplus getting a lot more out of this because Bro had to...
No, he got hit with that chains. I think he's just dead. One more Q. Oh, the auto nearly gets him, too. And that he's just feel out.
Good, like, he lives, but it doesn't feel good that you're like, ow.
Well, it's better than dying.
Yeah. Okay, I mean, we know how this went. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this play, though, I think Dplus not contesting this and playing for the quest progress bot, playing silent, this is completely fine. My issue is Korea walking up and just dying for free. That was kind of unnecessary. I think giving over the grubs a little bit, completely fine. Especially because now I assume Smash is pretty sizably ahead in terms of the quests. Because, again, you get more progress when you're farming bot. You get more progress for just being bot. Teddy had to roam up mid. Oh, no.
Yep, chains are going to hit. And we got a Pantheon second chains come in. Flash through from Lucid. And it's just kind of bullying one of our debut players here tonight. And by the way, in the replay...
No, he didn't die then, did he? Oh, okay. I was thinking he went
classic Showmaker.
Yeah, it's not going well. I love. You know what? I take personal responsibility for this because I hyped Roma up. I really.
You did hype him up.
I did hype him up. And maybe Lucid and Showmaker were like, oh, an opportunity to make Orcs look stupid. Don't mind if I do.
I mean, you guys are pretty close because you're the president of the Lucid fan club, right?
Yeah.
So it makes sense.
This is just brutal, honestly.
Well, looks like Lucid just ulted bot. Didn't need flash. Kind of makes sense. You don't really get to play on the map, and this is getting pretty gross. They're trying to get in on a Career this time, but they're not going to be able to do so, as Lucid also taking up a ton of damage. They finally got him. But now Showmaker just gets to do whatever he wants. So in the extended trade is going to be a couple kills that do go over to DK. And a lot of skirmishing early on in this game.
Yeah, you need... This game just feels so horrible right now. He's 2 levels up. They need time. They need a lot of time.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the bottle doesn't connect, but it forces him back. Oh, and he's just, yeah. I think the barrier was a bit of a waste. I don't think it's getting you out of that situation.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, could have just saved that one. Here, though, the cleanse from Korea was pretty good, you know?
Uh-oh. Well, we all knew what was coming. Kill number 4 for Showmaker, who kind of scratches the back of his head. It's almost like Showmaker doesn't want to make Romer look this bad, but he is.
Yeah.
And again, Oriana's been permabanned, right? Up until this point. We haven't really seen much of the power just because he got bullied so early on. You know, we know that Oriana's very strong, but not when you're falling this far behind.
He's 10 stacks already.
Yeah. Might as well. This is like solo queue LeBlanc experience right now.
Look, it's a roughy toughie, you know? It's a roughy toughie.
Yeah. It's one way to put it. We do have, you know, stopping one of the routes, but not the other.
Actually, one is a stun, the other's a root.
Yeah, I know, but it like technically holds you in place. But I know we're very picky about our specific
We're so
wording.
picky, especially a game like this where it's feeling pretty doomed. You have to spend that time being picky. Smash is just blocking that.
Yeah.
What a team player.
He didn't have to. But, oh no. Oh no, Roamer.
Okay,
at least
nice.
the chains are gonna miss.
Good dodge, solid, good trade.
He does not have his first item yet. And he won't for a very long time.
Yeah.
And he's not going to complete that quest for a little bit here. He's at 12:30 at the moment. Missed the cannon.
Yeah, because here's the thing. So you know how I said earlier, bot quest is about like the more like farm is emphasized in the bot quest.
Yeah.
Bot farm is worth more. Mid lane, there's an extra element of the quest that no other lane has.
He's dead. He's not allowed to be there.
There's an extra element of the quest. Dealing damage to champions speeds up your quest. So if you're dealing more damage to champions, you'll finish your quest faster. Do we think one of the mid laners is dealing more damage to champions than the other? I'll give you a clue.
Yes.
It's the Dplus mid laner is doing more damage to champions.
Well, at least there's a lot of trading, so maybe Roamer's able to get some damage.
Yeah, he's not really getting much farm though either.
Yeah.
He's kind of struggling in that regard.
And the damage doesn't matter because he's never going to kill Showmaker, but maybe it helps him get his quest a little bit faster. As Showmaker going to use the Scryer's Bloom plant there to just spot him out. And he has found Roamer again.
Yeah, this is brutal.
3 levels. Isn't this where we get, you know, like the coaching voice to come in and say, it's all right, buddy?
What are you supposed to say?
I don't know. You've had some really good
I'd come in like,
moments.
Roma, play safe mid, please.
You definitely help out the team with some humor, I guess. I'm sure that, yeah, you feel really good about that. Oh, the flash stun. Nicely done here from Career.
Maybe you just need a comedian on the line just for when everyone's stressed out.
Yeah, honestly, I don't know if anything can help him feel better about this position that he has found himself in. And I'm glad.
If you don't laugh, you'll cry, right?
That's true. It's better to just have fun with it, I guess. But it's really the biggest test. Like, Showmaker is one of the mid laners you do not want to face in your first match of the LCK Cup. I will say that. Like, he will make you look silly. Specifically, even more than some of our other great mid laners, right? Showmaker's just that guy who, you think about guys like Peanut, right? What he used to do, he would always make the rookie junglers look silly. I think that Showmaker's kind of that guy in the mid lane.
See, he's not even getting much gold.
Yeah. I mean, he's 0 and 5, so.
Oh, Showmaker.
Showmaker. Namgung,
oh no! Yeah. Where did he go? Don't mess with him. Don't mess with him.
Oh no. Well, at least it wasn't Roamer this time. Am I right?
Yeah.
Namgung's like, I'll take the, I'll die for you.
I love how it's the rookies as well. Both are just getting. Everyone else is lit about Showmaker's LeBlanc.
Yeah.
Yeah. 18 stacks to the Medjais now.
He didn't finish his item yet. Roamer. I think maybe, you know, get some of the plates in top lane.
Well, he needed, honestly, finishing the Merc Treads and getting the tier 3 Merc Treads with the Magic Diamond Shield, I think was a great call. So I can respect that very much.
True, yeah.
Ah, yes, the core item purchase. Yes.
Also highlights the difference in timing.
I just like how it just, like, Roamer's boots, nicer boots, and nothing else.
Yeah.
He's invested everything in his sneakers.
Well, trying to get in here and help him out. There is the Bard ult, but it's late, and they kill him. Gideon gets the shutdown and the extra kill on a Bard. And just like that, tiny little glimmer of hope here for Bro.
You know, I do as the coach at this moment, I just come on the mic and just say, winnable?
We all need an Aux coach in our new meta here at the LCK Cup. So, Romer just died again in live to Lucid. But that's not important. Let's focus on how Bro
Don't even worry about that, right? That's
no, we gotta replay.
No, yeah.
It's like the LCK is getting a reel of every Romer death.
Hey, the main thing is they just destroyed a ton of Showmaker's Magi stacks, so that's a big positive.
That's actually...
And Romer has an item.
He has an item, and... he's not really worth that much gold anymore because he's 0-6.
No, he actually, I saw the kill gold from Lucid. He got 350. I think the assist.
Oh.
I think the
no
play, the assist got him back to like normal kill goal value. Unfortunately.
At least Lucid is eating well on top of it all.
The Lucid fan club is very happy.
Well, trying to collapse here on a Shiu. That is the max range Cocoon as the Bard ultimate comes in once again, but with the flash, okay, and the shield is going to get away. They don't have the follow-up damage.
Okay.
Career's there to help out Lucid here as well.
Well played. And we actually have the McHales from Korea. Get rid of some of these stuns. No bandle pipes yet. Showmaker's looking for someone to come to the jungle. He's hunting Magi stacks.
He's like, aha, I have found my prey. It is Romer in that. Oh no.
Yeah, he's so dead. Alive.
Well, we are going to have Lucid in a bit of trouble now as he gets pulled over the wall. Is still Pantheon and avoids a lot of the damage for quite a while as the disengage cone comes in. Still denying action here in 2026. And Showmaker comes in. Ult's going to hit Career. And that's about it. Casting taking a bunch of damage. He's trying to get out. And now Smash is tanking a bunch of hits from the Jhin ult once again. And the snipe not quite there from Teddy.
I will say that Shockwave did a pitiful amount of damage.
Yeah, it did. I mean, he's got Blackfire Torch. I mean...
And that's it.
That's it.
Oh.
Well, Lucid, or not Lucid, Shiu decides he will go forward because he's getting TP'd on. And, yeah, he might as well just clear out the wave because he's not getting away.
Okay.
Another shutdown here for Gideon.
It's some good picks. This is what you got to do. You know, when you're this far behind in the game, just ruin their KDAs. That's the goal, you know? And get some gold back in the pocket.
She was 0-1-0.
Gideon's 5-2-1, you know?
Yeah. She has not seen a lot of the action of this game.
Yeah.
It's been all everywhere but the top lane.
And honestly, if you can put casting up against Showmaker, I don't think LeBlanc is that much of a threat to him.
Yeah.
Oh. No, what? Bro,
it's just one of those games, isn't it?
just kill this. No, he's going back for round 2.
Namgung's like, listen, I'll help out.
Gideon's like, I got this. I got this.
Yeah.
My Krug.
And Romer's just going to back down a level on his own jungler.
To be fair, you could totally imagine a solo queue situation where like you have the 0-6-4 mid lane and the 5-2-1 jungler, and you start doing the Krugs, and the jungler says, I swear to God, if you take that camp.
Yeah. I am our team's only hope. I will stop playing.
If you touch my camp,
yeah.
I am ulting into that team 1v5 immediately. Okay. You can have your Krugs.
Yeah.
It's fine. I will get my second item at 30 minutes.
That's fine. He's basically just a Shockwave bot at this point.
Yep. Hey, at least you still have CC. That's what we always say.
Yeah.
You want to have CC if you're really far behind.
And combo with the Nocturne who's fed.
Yeah.
You know?
Your shields too. Why don't you build support items?
Well, maybe now he can. Namgung in a bit of trouble. That's the combo. It's going to go in, but they're really struggling to take him out. They finally do take down Smash after that combo. And I think the wallets are just a little bit too heavy. As Gideon getting low himself. Looks like only casting in a decent spot might be able to take out
Oh, the stun!
Lucid, but no, not quite enough. And he has help from his team, and now almost 10,000 gold in the lead. DK can just do whatever they want.
Yeah, I mean, Bro doing a good job of taking down people's shutdowns and like making sure no one has a perfect KDA. But in terms of winning the game or winning team fights, that is a far greater struggle than I think any team could overcome. They do the combo, they pull him out of the Tempered Fate as well, which is pretty neat. Unfortunately, Teddy is kind of in range to auto him, which means he dies, but he is then in range of all of Dplus. And I love that he drags him over the wall, and then Korea puts the portal to follow him, so they all come too, and gets the stun. Pretty funny.
Yes,
You know
very
what's the
funny
really-
as
You know
a
what's the big tragedy in this
objective
one?
viewer, yeah.
You know what's the big tragedy?
What's that?
Is that Shu had that banger game 1, but he's kind of not really done much game 2.
So he's probably not the Palm.
So he's probably not Palm.
I think the Palm is probably Showmaker.
Yeah.
As the combo comes in once again,
If you...
trying to block here for Smash. Decent amount of damage, and now Lucid's kind of going in by himself. I mean, they have some really heavy wallets, but are they heavy enough? As Teddy alone 1v1 versus the Fed LeBlanc, not great. They're going to go for casting instead after Teddy just flashes away. Tries to ult here. Oh, no. Please, no. Oh, no. They also got Roamer there up on the top side. And now the rest of the team is kind of baited in. Gideon says, well, I might as well try. And Teddy is still on the run, and it is just
I like
massacre.
that they never gave up. You know? They just kept going. Roma's KDA, though,
So
has tanked.
this is a little bit of a throwback. You remember BRION and Papa Smithy famously saying he went reverse legendary. We actually have that here from Roamer as well, as Teddy dies in live. I think BRION was also playing Orion.
Oh, there you go.
So I think the double reverse legendaries come from both mid Orianas.
Yeah.
As GA comes through, the damage is disgusting.
Guys, just end the game. Just get
And yeah, I think they're just going to end it.
Let him out. Let him out.
Yeah.
Just free them.
Hit the Nexus. Okay,
they're
now
still going.
Gideon says, I'm going to try my best to delay this even further and give myself another death. As we still have the equalizer.
Roma, get on the fountain. Get on the fountain, Roma. Don't die again.
He's like,
Roma, get on the fountain. Get on the fountain.
Yeah. He wanted to do a little bit more damage. Anyway, Dplus are the big favorites in this matchup. They take the 2-0 here tonight. Not a big surprise. The games themselves, though,